It's raining again. I'm tired and wet. I can't tell whether I'm awake or sleepwalking. Everything around me seems so real. The people, it's as if the rain is cleansing their bodies, revealing their souls. You see their true range of emotions inside, the peacefulness, the sadness, the frustration, the rage. Is it just the rain? Me? I don't care. I always find something to complain about. I even complain about other people. Look at this guy right here, with his tailored, not to mention expensive black suit, hoping that his newspaper will protect his $70 haircut. Where is he off to in such a hurry?
Fuck! Don't smash! Fucker.
People can be so hostile. Sometimes I find myself contemplating solitude. Just me in a post-apocalyptic world. How wonderful. On any other day, I would have seen myself disfiguring this man till the flesh on my knuckles wore out. But today, it's as though the rain had washed away my imagination. This man seemed a little more obscure than everyone else. I couldn't really understand what his soul was conveying. It's almost as if he didn't have one. My feet feel flooded. People can't help but turn their heads at the sound of a crash. The noise of impact and destruction is just as striking as living it. Then curiosity sinks a little deeper and lures you in closer. For a moment, I thought I was like the rest of these people, but then saw they were only getting a thrill from the tragedy itself, knowing someone died in front of their eyes. They just seemed glad to have a story to tell, a bitter reminder that we all die alone. I don't know why I stood there to watch all of this commotion. Maybe it's because I had somewhat of a brief social encounter with the man in the suit. In some odd way, I felt I had more of a connection with the dead old man lying there on the ground. I'd never seen him before, but somehow it felt as though I knew him. There's always a strange feeling when the rain suddenly stops. Unexpected changes in the weather could be caused by the slightest wing flap thousands of miles away. Our lives are affected by the same complex, chaotic system. Could I have caused this man's death? I sort of knew the man was going to bump into me, yet I did nothing to move. Maybe I just wanted to see who was going to move first. Just like a good old game of chicken. I guess we both won. Or lost. A rainbow. God's promise never to destroy the earth and to always teach us His ways through His manifestations. I must have read that somewhere. How could God make such a mistake?
Got any change for an old fella?
Speak of the devil.
Sometimes the rain makes you see things that aren't really there.
Was this really happening?
Fuck! That was smash!
This all felt like a dream. I was confused. So I did what I knew best. I just ran. I ran until it burnt my bones. Rainbows are just illusions. Refracted lights blind us with their brightness, hiding something we're not supposed to see. What was being hidden from me? As I opened my eyes, laying motionless on the ground, a single raindrop fell from above. I felt purified. The cloths of thoughts that were constantly clogging my mind had dissipated. That was my last rainy day.